morning, everybody. Welcome to my Suburban Oasis. Today I have some house plants that I'm going to replant, repot, and in addition to that, I had someone from YouTube, Dessyluvs GT, tag me, and she wanted me to do 40 questions about myself. So while I pot up these plants, I'm going to share a little bit about me and help you all get to know me better. Let's see if I can find that video from her where she has the list of 40 questions. All right, here it is. It's going to be kind of hard for me to do this, I think. And be able to focus. I have quite a few plants though that I want to get into either new pots or give them some new soil because I've been neglecting them since I've been focused a lot on my outdoor garden. As you can see, this one is completely desiccated, so goodbye to that Dieffenbachia. We'll reuse that pot for a different plant. And I have a couple of small snake plants, Sansevierias, which have been renamed to the Dracana family. I much prefer the Sansevieria name, but that's the way it is. And I have some small Hoya carnosa compactas here that are variegated, and I want to combine those into a pot. All right, and this philodendron rojo, I really would like to just add some fresh soil to. So I'm going to get some potting mix ready over here in this tub, and once I get started, I will start answering some questions here. The sun is out this morning, which is fantastic. I can't wait to get outside. All right, so first things first, my name is Soleil. It's French for sun, and my sister's name is Terra, which is Latin for earth. So I had a couple of parents who named us the earth and the sun. All right, the first question that I have here is, do I like blue cheese? Yes, I like blue cheese a lot. I like blue cheese dressing, especially on those salads where they have the iceberg lettuce with the bacon on it. So bacon and blue cheese, that's pretty good stuff if you ask me. And the next question is, Coke or Pepsi? Coke. I prefer the real stuff, the sugar stuff, but it's not very good for you. So since I don't drink that, I will drink the Coke Zero, and I will put a splash of the regular Coke in there. And I do the same thing if I'm at a fountain pot station that only has Diet Coke and not Coke Zero. I will take and fill my cup most of the way up with Diet, and then I'll put regular in there. So I don't get all the calories and all the sugar, but I do get the flavor, and I find it works really well. So good tip for those of you guys who like regular pop, but don't drink it anymore for other reasons. Am I in a relationship? Yes, I am married. I have been married for, let's see, 10 years. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary just as COVID-19 was getting really exciting and sent us all home. And we didn't really know much about it, so we just stayed home and had a nice dinner with our 9-year-old son. Whiskey, vodka, or tequila? All right, if I had to choose one, I'd go with tequila and go with margaritas. So this one's for you Soylent margaritas out there. I love an excellent margarita. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll get a saucer for this. This is the 2 variegated Carnosa Compacta. And I think they look pretty nice in this little pot together. They won't be quite as lonely anymore. All right, which one am I going to do next? I think I'm going to take this Dieffenbachia remains out of here and put my spider plant into it. All right, next question. Hot dog or cheeseburger? That's tough. I think it depends on how they're made. I love a good Chicago style hot dog. That's my favorite kind of hot dog. And then for a cheeseburger, my favorite kind of cheeseburger is with bacon, cheddar, and barbecue sauce. So it's kind of like a Western burger. Yum. All right. What is my favorite food? Anything that tastes good, which usually means that it's messy. I like ice cream. That's probably my favorite dessert. I like pasta with seafood. That's probably one of my favorite dinners, but I don't eat it very often. And Mexican food. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mexican food. Wow, look at the roots on this spider plant. They look pretty healthy, but I think it just needs a little more space. Now this pot doesn't have any drainage in it that I'm putting in, but if I'm judicious about watering, it should be fine. And make sure that it doesn't, you know, get root rot. All right, next question. What do I drink in the AM? Usually coffee with lots of Splenda and cream. Half and half. I like those a lot. I live in Michigan, so we have a local Bigby franchise for coffee, and so that's my favorite place to get coffee. I do enjoy Starbucks as well, but I'd like to support the local businesses. Can I do 100 push-ups? Yes, if I did it all day. I can do about 20 at a time, so probably would take me, you know, a good hour to pound those out. But I did used to be a dancer and a gymnast when I was young, and so upper body strength was part of that. So I still have some. And gardening in the yard and spending time staying active helps, for sure. All right, next question. What's my favorite season? All of them. I live in Michigan, Zone 5B, as you know, and it gets cold in the winter time. Quite cold, down to like -20, sometimes -25 we get, and I lived in Florida for a year after I went to college, and I ended up coming back, not just because I missed my family, but because palm trees and Christmas lights just aren't the same as snow and evergreens when it's time for Christmas. And you can't do a quick trip to go skiing in the winter. There's no sledding, and I really enjoy that. There's not really a whole lot of reason to have a hot chocolate in Florida. Yeah, so I like all the seasons. June, though, is probably my favorite month out of the year because of its consistent, more consistent sunshine and temperatures, and the amount of things that are alive and blooming and springing into life. But the fall colors in Michigan can't be beat also. So I don't know. Tough question. You asked me favorites, and I have a hard time picking favorites. I think I pass that on to my son because he does too. All right. These plants are looking pretty good. I think they are going to be happy in their new homes. Just want to give them a little bit more space, not too much, because you don't want the roots to rot or for them to maintain too much moisture. But okay, I'm only on question number 10. I'm not doing very good here. My favorite hobby, gardening. Hello. Tattoos. Yes, I do have tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. Do I wear glasses? Yes, I have glasses. Phobias. I don't know if I would say that I have any super bad phobias. I don't like certain types of heights. Like when we went to Chicago, my son and my husband both went in like the Willis Tower walkout where it has a glass floor on it. I did not, because I just makes my knees shake. Nicknames. My nickname that some of my friends call me from time to time is Soleil, because my name is French, and so it's spelled Soleil, and a lot of people in America mispronounce it because they don't know how to pronounce French. So instead of calling me Soleil, a lot of people who don't know me will read my name in writing and call me Soleil. Favorite candy. Favorite candy. Anything that is fruity and chewy. So like Starburst, Skittles, any of those make me happy. All right, my philodendron looks a lot better. I just added some soil to it. I'm going to keep it in the same pot. It'll give it a little bit more, whoa, a little bit more organic matter to fertilize it and enjoy. Do I believe in ghosts? I don't know about ghosts per se. I believe in like there being some kind of spiritual stuff that happens around us a lot. And most of us don't really know what that is, but it's there. Piercings. I don't have any weird piercings right now. Just my ears are pierced. I have had piercings in the past, but I'm older now and most of those are gone. The last one that I had got infected and I had to go to like urgent care and get it taken out, so probably won't get any more, but I did that for one of my niece's birthdays. Age, older than I used to be. Yep. But I don't have any gray hair yet, so that's good. My sister's got what she calls some silver sparkles, and she's 1.5 years older than me, so maybe they're coming, maybe not. We'll see. French fries or onion rings? Definitely onion rings and some good homemade crunchy batter. Kids, Yes, I have a 9-year-old son. What's my favorite color? I'm gonna go with green because it's the color of plants, and I went to Michigan State University, and the colors for Michigan State University are green and white. So we like green and white in my family. Can I sing? Yeah, I like to sing in the car. I sang in choir when I was in school. So yeah. Okay, I can't read this on my phone anymore. My fingers are getting dirty. Can I whistle? Not very well. Not very well. Where was I born? I was born in my house in Michigan. Like I said, my parents named us the Earth and the Sun, so yeah. I grew up right near and was born in my house that is right near the house I live in now. Get some of this off of these. I know they tell you not to reuse soil, but if it's not bad, I'll just mix it in with the new batch, and I think it's fine. Never had any problems myself with that. This is going to be a long video, you guys. It's a lot of questions. All right, next. Siblings, yes, I have one sister. She's 1.5 years older than me. Can I cook? Yes, and I've enjoyed working from home during this pandemic and being able to cook a little bit more because of having a little more time at home. That's been nice. Can I swim? Yes. Am I religious? I'm spiritual. Shower or bath? Shower. I don't really like sitting or staying in my own whatever it is that you wash off. Big city or out in nature? I enjoy visiting a big city, but out in nature for sure, especially the woods. I enjoy the woods a lot. I think I'm doing pretty good with the plants. I've almost got everything repotted that I wanted to. I have one more that's a bigger plant that I've got to grab and bring over here. And I'm pretty sure that this one's quite root bound. All right. Let's see here. This guy just needs a little better soil. Am I a good friend? I hope I'm a good friend. I'm pretty loyal to people when I am friends with them for a long time. I try not to hold grudges against people. If there's any issues or anything like that, but broken bones. I broke my heel when I was in 3rd grade because I jumped out of a tree house that was really high at my neighbor's on a dare. How many TVs do I own? 2. We have one in the living room and one downstairs, and we don't use the one downstairs very often, but sometimes. The worst pain ever. The longest pain that I had that was the worst pain, I would say was kidney stones. It's pretty painful. Yep. Hopefully these plants are going to be a whole lot happier. This is Pilea peperomioides, and it is, they call it the friendship plant because it produces little babies and then you can give them to your friends. Super cute. Next question. Do I like to dance? Yes. Like I told you earlier, that's one of my favorite things to do because I used to dance and do gymnastics when I was younger. And I used to teach dance, ballet, jazz, tap. Tap was super fun. And acrobatics, that kind of thing. When I first bought this plant, I thought it was a Hoya Bella, but now I think it is a Dessyluvs. When I got it, it was actually in a hanging basket, and there was a lot more of it. But because I didn't know what it was, I was unable to give it what it needed and overwatered it, and was able to only save this much of it. But I'm happy with that, and it's getting bigger and it's pretty. Plus you can't have so many big plants in the house, you run out of room. So it's good to have some that are a little smaller. Do you like camping? I like camping if I have a comfortable place to sleep. And only for so long unless there's access to a shower. All right, so this is my biggest plant. This is my Dessyluvs, and it is definitely root bound. You can see the roots coming out at the bottom, and I've been meaning to replant it for a while, repot it. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to go with this pot as opposed to the really big terracotta pot because the other one is probably a little bit too much. That might have been the last question, you guys, and I'm on my last pot. Oh, there's one more. Am I weird? Yeah, sure. Why not? If you're not weird, you're probably doing something wrong. Right? It's good to be weird. Weird means you're being yourself. And there's not enough weird people in the world sometimes. Be a nice weird person. Yes, I like that. That looks good too. Okay, well, we accomplished what I set out to do today, which was to either add some soil or repot the plants that I have into something a little bit bigger to make sure that they have what they need as we go into winter. I do have some others that I need to repot as well, but I think that this has been a long enough video, and it's time for me to get up off the floor and stretch. So thanks again for joining me today. I hope you liked my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and click the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my videos. Give me a comment below and tell me a little bit about yourself and some of those 40 questions. If you want to get notification of new videos right when they come out, click the notification bell. All right, thanks for joining me today. Take care. Bye.